I used to get out of bed without even thinking about it. Just swing my legs over, stand up, and start my day. But lately something's changed. I wake up feeling like I never really rested. My legs feel a little shaky. My arms take a second longer to move. And it's not exactly pain, it's more like my muscles just aren't there for me like they used to be. I kept wondering, is this just what getting older feels like? But I didn't want to accept that without a fight. So I started looking for answers. I tried stretching more, drinking more water, eating cleaner. Nothing really worked, until I bumped into my old neighbor Mark. He's 75 and still moves like he's in his 50s, always full of energy. I asked him what his secret was. He looked at me and said, "It's not just what you do during the day. It's what you give your body before bed that really matters." He told me about 4 simple bedtime foods, nothing fancy, just real, everyday things that help your muscles rebuild while you sleep. I thought it was interesting, but before trying anything, I asked my doctor about it. He nodded and said, "Actually, he's not wrong. Most people don't realize your muscles do their main recovery at night, but only if they have the right nutrients in your system." He explained how muscle loss after 60 isn't just a side effect of aging. It's often from missing the building blocks your body needs when it's trying to repair itself during sleep. That got my attention, so I tried it. Just 1 small food at night, then 2. Within a week, my sleep improved. I wasn't tossing and turning as much. And more importantly, I started waking up feeling steadier. Getting out of bed didn't feel like a chore anymore. And that's when I knew this wasn't just a small tip, it was a real shift. That's why I'm sharing it with you today. If you felt your strength fading, if mornings are getting harder, stay with me. These 4 foods might quietly change everything. And if you find this helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Let's get into it. You see, these weren't pills or supplements or some trendy health gimmick. These were everyday foods, simple things I had overlooked, foods that quietly helped my body do what it's naturally designed to do: heal, rebuild, and restore, especially while I sleep. So if you've been feeling a little off balance, if getting up in the morning takes more effort than it used to, or if you just want to feel more in control of your body again, these 4 bedtime foods might be exactly what you've been missing. They're gentle, nourishing, and surprisingly powerful, and chances are you already have one of them in your kitchen right now. Let's take a look at the first one. Part 1. Kiwi, the sleep fruit that feeds your muscles. Now listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you might sound too simple to be true, but it works. You see, if you're over 60 and waking up tired, stiff, or unsteady on your feet, it may not be because of your age. It may be because your muscles are starving while you sleep. And one of the most powerful remedies, it's not a supplement, it's not a drug, it's a kiwi. Yes, that fuzzy little green fruit you might toss into a salad or ignore at the grocery store. That fruit could be your secret weapon against nighttime muscle loss. Here's why. Kiwi is one of the very few fruits that naturally contain melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. And not just fall asleep, but stay asleep deeply. And that's when your body does its real repair work. Because the truth is, if you're not sleeping deeply, you're not rebuilding muscle, you're breaking it down. But kiwi doesn't stop there. It's loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, powerful tools that fight inflammation and protect muscle cells from damage. It's also rich in potassium, which helps regulate muscle contractions and prevent those awful leg cramps that sneak up at 3 a.m. And get this, kiwi won't spike your blood sugar. It's safe for people with diabetes, low in sodium, easy to digest, and delicious. So here's what I tell my patients. Peel 2 ripe kiwis about an hour before bed. Eat them slowly. Make it a part of your wind-down ritual. Read a book, listen to music. Let that fruit send a message to your body. It's time to rest, it's time to heal. Don't underestimate it, because if you're not feeding your muscles at night, you might be waking up a little weaker every morning, and that's something you can change, starting tonight. Part 2. Eggs, the nighttime muscle trigger you're probably ignoring. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you thought about eating an egg at night? I know, we're used to thinking of eggs as a breakfast food, scrambled in the morning, hard-boiled for lunch. But what if I told you that one simple egg before bed could help stop the silent loss of muscle that's stealing your strength while you sleep? You see, after 60, your body doesn't respond to protein the way it used to. A younger person can eat a little chicken and build muscle. But for folks like us, we need more of the right kind, especially before bed. And that's where eggs shine. Eggs contain something called leucine, an amino acid that's like a trigger switch for muscle repair. It doesn't just feed your muscles, it tells your body, hey, it's time to rebuild. Just one egg, soft-boiled, poached, or gently scrambled, gives you around 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein. That includes all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need. And it also provides vitamin D, which helps keep your balance steady and your nerves firing right, especially important if you're already feeling wobbly in the mornings. And don't forget about choline, found in the yolk, which supports memory, coordination, and nerve health. Now you might be thinking, but doc, what about cholesterol? Here's the truth. For most people, eating 1 egg a day is perfectly safe. In fact, it can actually help raise your good cholesterol, the kind that protects your heart. So here's what I tell my patients. If dinner was light or if you tend to wake up weak, try this. 1 soft-boiled egg about an hour before bed. That's it. It won't feel heavy, it's easy to digest, and it just might give your body the exact tools it needs to stay strong quietly while you sleep. Remember, strength after 60 doesn't start in the gym, it starts in the kitchen, and sometimes with something as simple as an egg. Part 3. Pumpkin seeds, the tiny seeds that quietly guard your muscles while you sleep. Now I want you to picture something small. Something you might walk right past in the grocery store, or forget in a jar at the back of the pantry. I'm talking about pumpkin seeds. Tiny, green, crunchy little seeds you might not give a second thought. But let me tell you, these seeds are no joke. They're one of the most powerful natural muscle protectors you can eat, especially before bed. Let me explain why. Pumpkin seeds are absolutely packed with magnesium, a mineral that helps your muscles relax after a long day. Without enough magnesium, your muscles stay tight, even in your sleep. That's why so many seniors wake up with tight legs, cramping calves, or that dull morning soreness that seems to never go away. And here's the kicker. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you about 37% of your daily magnesium needs. That's a whole lot of relief in 1 small handful. But wait, there's more. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to create melatonin, the sleep hormone. Combine magnesium and tryptophan before bed and you get a natural 1-2 punch that helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And that deeper sleep, that's when your muscles do their real healing work. Plus, pumpkin seeds are a great source of plant-based protein, about 7 grams per ounce, and healthy fats that slow digestion, keeping those amino acids flowing to your muscles all night long. Here's what I recommend. Eat just 1 to 2 tablespoons of unsalted pumpkin seeds about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. You can eat them plain or sprinkle them on a little plain yogurt for an extra boost. No prep, no sugar, no problem. If your legs feel tight in the morning, if your sleep feels shallow, this tiny seed might be exactly what your muscles have been begging for. Sometimes the smallest things bring the biggest results. Part 4. Cottage cheese, the simple spoonful that could save your strength while you sleep. Now I know what you're thinking, cottage cheese, really? But hear me out, because this humble food might be the most important one of all. You see, after the age of 60, your body changes the way it builds and preserves muscle. It's not just about what you do during the day, it's about what happens while you sleep. And if you go to bed without the right fuel, your body may actually break down your muscles for energy, especially if you haven't eaten enough protein late in the day. That's where cottage cheese comes in. It's rich in something called casein protein, a special kind of protein that digests slowly. Unlike whey or meat protein, which your body burns through in a couple hours, casein releases amino acids gradually over 6 to 8 hours. That means your muscles stay fed all night long, and that's exactly when muscle repair and rebuilding take place. Without those amino acids in your system, your body can't rebuild. Instead, it starts breaking down what's already there, and that's why you might wake up weaker than the day before. Just a half cup of low-fat cottage cheese before bed gives you the protection your muscles need. It's also high in leucine, that same muscle-activating amino acid found in eggs, and it contains vitamin B12 and calcium, both important for keeping your body balanced and your bones strong. Don't like the taste? Mix in a spoonful of mashed banana, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a few kiwi slices from earlier. Make it yours. But here's the real point. This isn't just a snack, it's a strategy, a quiet, powerful habit that tells your body, you're safe, you're supported, you're going to wake up stronger tomorrow. Because sometimes, the smallest spoonful at night can protect everything you've worked for during the day. Let me be absolutely clear. If you're over 60 and you're not giving your muscles what they need before bed, you could be losing strength every single night. You may not notice it at first. Maybe it's just a little more effort to stand up in the morning, a little more stiffness in your legs, a little less balance when you walk. But that little can add up fast, and before you know it, the things you used to do without thinking, getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, walking through the grocery store, start to feel harder than they should. This isn't just part of aging. This is silent muscle loss, and it's more common, more dangerous, and more preventable than most people realize. But here's the good news: you can fight it, and you don't need pills or extreme diets. Just 4 simple foods eaten before bed can help your body rebuild muscle while you sleep, so you wake up stronger, steadier, and more in control. I've seen it work for patients. I've seen it work for family. And now I'm sharing it with you. If you have any questions about how to start, what to eat, or how to make this part of your daily life, leave a comment down below. We read every one and we're here to help. And if this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next video. After 60, every choice matters, especially the ones you make before bedtime.